We have now confirmed one person has died in that plant explosion today in Oakwood Village. The blast this afternoon at the Schumann & Company metal plant left one man dead, 13 others injured. Witnesses say the explosion could be felt for miles and sent debris flying a football field away. Also, nearby cars and businesses were damaged. And new tonight, here's another angle of the explosion. You can see, if you look really closely here, the smoke and flames in the shot. The video was captured on an ODOT camera at I-271 at State Route 14, looking south. Our Lydia Spar arrived in the scene shortly after that explosion took place. She is back at the plant tonight with the latest. Lydia, good evening.
And good evening to you, Russ. Now, that explosion happened shortly after 2 o'clock this afternoon. As you mentioned, one man died from that explosion. Several others were injured. Now, investigators are trying to figure out exactly what went wrong. From miles away, you can see the black smoke. And as you got closer, the flames. It was catastrophic what happened inside Schumann & Company. The sound so loud, many thought it was a bomb. Donald Price was inside. He was still in shock, covered in soot and dust.
Everything was going on the usual day. Everything was going fine. Next thing I know, boom, everything turned black. All that is the big explosion. It was so black you couldn't even see. So I finally made my way till I could get outside.
Outside, others who work in the industrial park witnessed something they had never seen before.
I heard a bunch of debris hitting the top of our building and landing in the parking lot. Actually, these are a few pieces that I had found in our parking lot.
The debris field so large it was like shrapnel flying through the air. Schumann & Company make copper alloys. The explosion happened in the middle of the plant. So powerful, it created a crater. When rescue crews arrived on the scene, it was chaotic.
It seemed like a lot of burn victims, a lot of burn injuries. The people were mostly walking wounded.
And as bad as it seemed outside, it was worse for the employees inside, who watched the building explode and crumble before them. Price was walking to his daughter's car when we met up with him.
It was like in shock. I was like in shock.
Yeah, so many people in shock, especially now that there has been a death. So 46-year-old Steve Mullins was killed in that explosion. He was a maintenance worker there. 13 others, as you mentioned, Russ, were injured. And a lot of them, I'm being told, you heard the captain there, severe burns.
Okay, Lydia Spar, thank you. Of course, more on this tomorrow and as the days go on. Schumann & Company issued a statement tonight. It reads in part, quote, "We will work alongside investigators in their search for answers as part of our commitment to Northeast Ohio, where we have been operating for more than 100 years," end quote. This is not the first time there's been an explosion at the plant. In April of 2006, 5 workers were injured when molten metal caused a blast. None of those injuries was serious.